run test, Nick?
It's pretty good. Getting out there with a lot of guys out there. But yeah, it's fun getting everybody out there for the last time, joking around, having fun, and just looking forward to training camp now.
Since we don't get to see it, folks at home don't get to see it, explain the run test to the people.
Yeah, we just got like 110s. We got a lot of guys out there. It's a lot of bodies, like shoulder to shoulder. We're just running around across the field and back. Got a little bit of rest in between. Knock about 10 of those things out. We're off and going.
Coming off a Super Bowl loss, what have you noticed from guys, the team, being around guys again?
Yeah, got super focused. Can't really go back and change the outcome of that game, but the only thing you can do is kind of put your focus in and changing the outcome for this coming season. So that's where our focus is, kind of breaking down our goals all the way back down to the bottom. I obviously want to win the AFC West, then get the AFC Championship game, Lamar Hunt, and go back to Super Bowl and have different results. So just starting back from ground one, the foundation, we're just building that up as we go to training camp and just hoping to keep building.
Just considering you're the green dot, the top two defensive draft rookies, Norman Lott and Gelati, how do you feel they came along and maybe what their readiness might be for training camp?
Yeah, I was super surprised, man, of how smart those guys were, how focused they were, how driven, self-driven they were. I actually got the chance to kind of look at them in the rookie mini camp they had before we got down here, and I understand, like, conceptually wise, how difficult it is coming from college and playing a multiple scheme here. So those guys are picking it up, making calls, making reads, and giving communication back to the linebackers, let them know they got the call and stuff. And me with the green dot, it means a lot. So you know everybody's on the same page, and they're all doing that through their camp, but then through OTAs. And so I'm super excited for those two guys for sure. We got a lot of other guys that are contributing as well, but those two for sure are doing great.
You felt you didn't really have to adjust them as much.
No, I think Coach Joe did a great job of getting them to that point, and then the vets got here, man, and they're just off and running, they're clicking. They understand communication, understand concepts, what we want to do, and what we want to present to the quarterback and stuff like that. So they're miles ahead of where I was my rookie year for sure.
Nick, in what way did you get a look at them during rookie minicamp?
We got it on our iPads, and so everybody can watch the plays and stuff like that. And I know what plays are called by looking at it, so I kind of understand if guys are doing the right thing or not. And those guys have maybe little to none mistakes and mental errors. And so as you progress, you want to eliminate the mental errors and just play fast. And football's not perfect, but the mental part can be.
You always do that, even in practices that you're like that?
Yeah, for sure. Even when I was dinged up or out not playing, it's kind of good to just keep your mind refreshed. Some things change year to year, so we just want to make sure that I'm up to key on stuff like that. And there might be something we talked about in OTAs, on virtual meetings. Then they come here and they do it on the grass, and you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot about that. So it's just good to get a mental refresher so you're just up to speed on everything.
Spags has talked about the fact that you're critical to what he wants to do and being able to do some of the advanced things with the defense. What is that relationship like between the two of you, especially as far as just the football goes and understanding each other and understanding what he's thinking?
Yeah, I think it's been years and years of growing together to understand what we want to kind of get out of this scheme. But yeah, Spags does a great job of just communicating things. We have different guys, different personnel, throw a lot of different bodies out there. So it's a rhyme and reason why he's doing different things, and just understanding that process and that mental part of why he's trying to set up his curveball or hitting teams with a fastball now. Just giving different quarterbacks different looks and different offensive personnel when they present it to us. So yeah, something I've constantly been learning. I'm still evolving in that role. I don't think I have everything down up to this speed right now, but yeah, Spags does a great job of just giving confidence in his guys, giving confidence in me to make the right checks when I can or when they're presented. Just kind of giving me the keys to the car.
How does it feel when he says things like that?
Yeah, man. He's had a lot of guys that's played great football in his schemes, D-line, secondary linebackers, and so anytime I can kind of be mentioned with those guys, I take it as a great deal because I know he values those guys with high respect, especially when he talks about the mental part and guys being smart and guys getting guys lined up. I take that with a lot of pride for sure.
Go up next to Nick Jacobs.
Yeah, hey, Nick, can you tell me more about this Crab Award? I know Steve Spagnuolo has talked about it. It sounds like it's one of the more coveted things among defensive members.
Okay, one more time, we said?
The Crab Award.
Oh, the Cram.
Yeah.
So we got a Cram Award. We just try to disrupt guys in the line of scrimmage. We got a lot of corners. We play a lot of press. A lot of guys. We switch different looks, and we try to reroute people. It might be a D lineman on a puller, getting a Cram Award. So we're just trying to knock guys' teeth out. Is kind of what we say. We set the line of scrimmage, stuff like that. Anytime anybody kind of gets those things up there, we put a little slideshow together. Kind of just put the nominees up there. Coach Spice and his wife, they kind of go through, and she kind of picks the best one she thinks from the week before. We kind of get a little pasta dinner. So it's a little thing we got going on, man. Super cool. Kind of keep it going. But yeah, Miss Maria does a great job with pasta, if you haven't known.
And then going back to the rookie thing you're talking about, watching the iPad. You're watching it, you're seeing these guys, you're probably expecting something, but just what's the first instinct reaction when you're seeing things that you might not have thought that these guys would have?
down?
Yeah, man. A lot of stuff they're doing is like individual. So like you see guys doing like practice drops and getting eyes in the right places and eye progression and stuff like that. It's just small, minute details. Big scheme wise, you don't really see anything because guys are not gonna be perfect. It's a new scheme for them, but those small little things you can see in individual, like eye progression wise, like those things help. Or you're telling him to push, or you tell him that, hey, alert this, and like he got his eyes in the right spot. At least he has a chance. So those little things that you can kind of see on the iPads, it kind of helps you. Like, hey, like I watched this play and you had your eyes in the wrong spot. Like move your eyes this way first, then go back this way. It kind of helps you with the progression and kind of getting in the right spot.
Does it excite you the guys are ahead of what you?
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. We got a lot of guys in this game. You got to be smart. You have to be you have to be versatile. You can play multiple positions, and so I think Coach Spags and V did a great job of bringing those guys in. Then the IQ's through the roof, and so I'm excited for those guys to bring to the table for us in training camp and onto the season.
What's been said about Jeff Bossa too?
Yeah, Jeff Boss is like we joke around all the time, but he's like a mix between Willie that was here and Leo in terms of just stature-wise and his play style. But I think he's been a great job communicating. One of those things that as a linebacker coming in, you know your job if you communicate well. He does that probably good as anybody, and also just talk to the secondary, understand what people are doing behind him. And so I've also had some time to kind of sit down and talk to him a little bit and kind of pick his brain a little bit. And you understand that he's a high IQ guy, high motor. He's a little bit lighter guy, but he can run, he can cover a little bit. So he brings those intangibles to the team we need.
You can tell that he's got a background as a defensive back.
Yeah, you definitely can tell. We made a joke about it one time because he's out there playing press like a corner. We said we take 31, put 35 in there. We might switch it out a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty fun, man. He's up there. He likes to play coverage, so that'd be great for us.
What are the next 3 weeks for you? What's in store?
Yeah, kind of just take a little bit of time away, about 4 or 5 days, man. Just kind of get back to it. I did a great job, OTAs and before. Just kind of getting in shape. I get my body fat down. I'm trying to stay conditioned, and I'm just going to try to keep that as we keep going. Kind of lose about maybe 2 pounds. Other than that, though, just have fun. Spend some time with family. Get away from the game a little bit because we plan on doing this thing for 8 months.
Last one.
You mentioned the addition of Bossa. Does that kind of change your and Drew's roles or assignments coming into this year?
I don't think so. I think he just adds. At this point, on our defense, we have a lot of veteran guys here, but we're just adding pieces that can help us out in the long haul. We can't really tell exactly what his position is going to be or what his role is going to be on this team, but I'm just excited for him to go out there and just put his best foot forward, try to make the 53, just go out there and have fun. I told him all the time, man, just go out there and have fun and look at the big picture, small picture every day. Just try to get a little bit better, and then lead you where you need to be. So he's been doing that every day. So I'm proud of him where he's at, but we're excited for put the pads on, see what we got.
Thanks, Nick.
Yep, thank you.
Nick.